Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Um, this is the last part of the previous lesson that we uh, read about Imam al-Shafi'i. وقد عاش الشافعي مع مالك 9 سنوات. Shafi'i radiallahu ta'ala anhu lived with Imam Malik for 9 years. تلقى عليه فقه المدينة. Then he acquired or he received knowledge of fiqh al-Madinah, the fiqh of Medina. Okay, with Malik he acquired the knowledge of Medina. ولكنه, but كان مع ذلك, as well as with that, يقوم برحلات, he traveled في بلاد العربية, Arabian countries. He traveled around the countries, around Arabian countries. يستفيد منها ما يستفيده المسافر. And he was also getting benefited. Istafada yastafidu means getting benefited. He was getting benefited minha, from that traveling, ma yastafiduhu al musafir, the way normal world traveler gets benefited. Al musafir al alam. Musafir al alam means world traveler. Okay. Then بأحوال الناس, how they are getting benefited from this traveling. بأحوال الناس, by the company of the people from different countries. Ahwal means around. Here the company of the people. وشؤون مجتمعهم, and Imam Shafi'i was acquiring knowledge, was getting knowledge from the travel through shu'un, with the affairs of their society, matters of the societies. When you go to a country and if you talk to the people, if you look at their society, you can observe many things and you can learn many things, right? So yeah. وكان من وقت إلى آخر, time to time. وكان من وقت إلى آخر means time to time. يذهب إلى مكة, he used to travel Makkah. يزور أمه, to see his mother, to visit his mother. ويستفيد من نصائحها, and he used to get benefited, all right, from his mother's nasaih, from his mother's suggestions, from his mother's recommendations, advice. ولما مات مالك سنة 179 هجرية, when Imam Malik died on 179 Hijri, he returned, Shafi'i returned إلى Makkah, he came back to Makkah. ثم سافر, then he traveled إلى نجران في عمل, he moved to Najran for work. Okay, to work. Shafi'i moved to Najran. ومنها إلى Iraq, and from there he moved to Iraq. وأخيرا, and finally, انتهى به المطاف, his journey was over. Okay, مطاف أو مطاف, his journey was over. انتهى means finish, المطاف means over, or مطاف means over. إلى مصر, where the journey was over, in Egypt, when he came to Egypt from Iraq. First it was in Najran, then Iraq, then Misr. His journey was over finally. Okay, the way he was traveling around the Arabian countries. In which year? سنة 199 هجرية. It was in 199 Hijri. فهي تتوسط الديار الإسلامية, and Egypt was the center of the Islamic countries, okay, Islamic lands. Egypt was the center of the Islamic lands. بين الشرق والغرب, from east to west. All right, Sharqi means east, Gharb means west, والأندلس. All right, it's also Egypt is including Andalus also. Okay, so it was a vast area, huge area of land. And then وكانت لها مكانة علمية. Egypt has many knowledgeable places, place with knowledge. It has plenty of scholarly places. مكانة علمية لإقامة تلاميذ الإمام مالك, with the with the status of the students of Imam Malik. That means in many places of Egypt, students of Imam Malik lived. Okay, Biha means they are in Egypt. أقام الشافعي, Imam Shafi'i then settled down بالفسطاط, in Fustat, وأخذ يلقي دروسه, and then he started imparting knowledge. He started teaching, or started giving knowledge, or giving his lesson في جامعاتها, in the universities of Egypt. وقد بلغ من إجادته القول, and he went, or he reached at such eloquence, his way of talking reached at a such level, at a higher level, that سماه معاصروه, during that time contemporary scholars started calling him. Muasiru means contemporary scholars, contemporary people. Contemporary scholars started calling him Khatib al-Ulama, okay, the speaker of alim, the speaker of ulama. خلف إمامنا الشافعي, our Imam al-Shafi'i radiallahu ta'ala an, left behind madhaban ضخما. Okay, here what happened here? Our Imam al-Shafi'i left behind. Madhaban means school of thought. Dakhman means a vast school of thought. يحترمه المسلمون جميعا, that all the Muslims around the world respect this school of thought. Okay, احترم means respect. يكرمه. وترك مؤلفات, and he left behind many books. شأنها عظيم, and these books have great significance. شأنها عظيم is great significance, great status. وهي كثيرة منها, and some of them, وهي كثيرة, and it has plenty. Okay, there are plenty of books of him. Some of them mother, في 7 مجلدات, وفيه فقه, والمسند في الحديث. These are the names of the books. والأحكام القرآن, والرسالة في أصول الفقه. These are some namely books. All right. These are some significant books to mention, written by Imam al-Shafi'i. وتوفي, he was died, Imam al-Shafi'i, في مصر سنة 204 هجرية, in 204 Hijri, he was died. عن 54 سنة, when he was just 54 years old. وعن 54 سنة, he was just 54 years old at the time. وقد سئل أحد العلماء, one of the ulama one day asked about his ability of writing all these books within this short span of time. He asked, كيف وضع الشافعي, how Imam al-Shafi'i wrote هذه الكتب, these books, وكان عمره يسيرا, within this short amount of time. How he was quite surprised how Imam Shafi'i wrote all these books, all the amounts of books, despite he was died very early. فقال, then it was said, جمع الله له عقله لقلة عمره, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expanded his knowledge for his short span of time, short lifespan of time. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala compensated him with knowledge for his short span of life. Okay, وَنَفَعَ اللَّهُ النَّاسِ بِعِلْمِهِ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala benefited, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made people benefited with his knowledge. Nafa'a means benefited. Who benefit? Who make benefit? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made benefited. Who got the benefit? An-nas. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the people benefited by his and by the knowledge of Imam Shafi'i wa khuluqihi, and people were also get benefited by his character, by his moral, wa ikhlasihi, with his honesty, wa quwwati dinihi, and with the strength he had for religion, he had for deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.